Hello and welcome. My name is Charpaka and today is the 23rd episode of us rebuilding Pairi Daiza. And today we are filling up this patch of land which I'm flying over right now. And you're just gonna see it's gonna be a beautiful Chinese village. I've already laid down the paths here. And we're just gonna fly over it again and see what it has become. And then we're gonna walk through it as if we were just a visitor. So I added a lot of nature. It's mostly trees and plants and then some buildings here and there. I don't really know what it looks like in real life. I have some pictures. I have like 4 or 5 pictures that I'll show you them in a bit as well. But I didn't have a lot and I hadn't been there before, I think. So I had to go off my imagination for the most part, but I think all in all it turned out really well and I'm very happy how it turned out. And I had some pretty good feedback from the people in Discord as well, so if you want to join that, I show a lot of pictures of what I'm building and a lot of to get feedback from you guys as well, and to get ideas and to just discuss stuff with one another about plants, general life, and then Pairi Daiza as well. So if you guys like that, join the Discord down below. I'll drop a link in the description below. Please do join that. It's really fun to be there and to build together as well. Sometimes I do stream there, so it's really much fun. So I just discovered that you can go into the visitor level height, which is really amazing. I've never done that before, and I was really struggling a lot with viewing, especially on these hills, where I just struggle a lot with moving around. But I just found out that you can do this, and you can literally just go onto just a visitor level and get that height. It's really amazing, and I think it's really it gives you a way better view than you'd get when trying to free look mode it or just with the general camera modes. And I think it really looks amazing when you can get these views as well. So we're just gonna walk through it, and then I do have a sped up part as well in which I'm building this raccoon dog habitat. So for the raccoon dogs, we used dolls, and when they get children, we'll get the we'll remove the adult dolls, and we'll just keep the children. And we disable the aging, so it they won't age, they won't grow up, which is amazing because the raccoon dogs are a lot smaller than the actual dolls are. So I like that a lot that we're gonna do that. It was actually another idea from people in Discord to do that. So I am gonna do that as well, and yeah, I'm looking forward to them having children and having them be small and be like raccoon dogs, a little playful, I guess. So in this Chinese village, you can see we have a little bit of a temple, of which I'll show a real picture as well. That's one of the few pictures I have from inside here. I mainly used Google Maps and Street View, for which I had a few pictures, not too much. I'm looking to. That's another announcement I wanted to make here, is that I'm looking to go back to Pairi Daiza. So if there's people who would like to meet me, of course from a COVID-safe distance, then be sure to drop a comment below and join the Discord, in which I will be posting the date when I'll be going, and then we can arrange where we'll meet. Of course, again from a distance, we'll all be wearing our masks to be 100% safe. And yeah, I hope to see you guys there. It'll be a lot of fun. So right now we're gonna start the sped up part, in which you'll see me building the doll habitat or the raccoon dog habitat. I didn't really know how to show you guys that it was gonna be a raccoon dog habitat. So I asked some people in Discord who were able to work with Photoshop and stuff like that to make me a custom board, and they happily obliged to Xerpa. Especially I want to thank you for that. And in the future, if people want to make the real life Pairi Daiza more real life than it already is, then be sure to if you want to help me out in any way, in shape or form, then or just have a general discussion about how I'm doing things, then do let me know, either in Discord or in the comments below. I read every comment and I respond to every one of them as well. So I added this to the workshop as well already, so I updated the workshop file for the complete SU, and I added this part as well already. So if you want to play around with it, then go do so there. I didn't export anything separately, so I didn't export any the Asian village as a whole to a workshop item. I felt like that was gonna be way too much. I think it's 30 or 40,000 pieces all in all, because the small bushes I use a lot of them, and the trees, so it was gonna be way too much, I think, to copy it all. But if you want to try on your own to copy it and make a blueprint out of it, then do sure go ahead. The full zoo is on the workshop, also in the description below. So what you see here is I'll show you a picture of that right now. There's like these windows on this habitat, which you can see through, and it has these, like, I think it's iron bars. I'm not sure which material it is. I have a few pictures, but I wasn't sure. And it has some special shapes. I wasn't really able to recreate the exact shapes, but I just went for something with using the plaster, like the white plaster. It works really well for this, since there's like a lot of shapes in the plaster, and you can just like work like a little smaller. Most objects in Plant Zoo are quite big, but I feel like the plaster works kind of well. Not like it's not the best, but it works kind of well. So I'm quite happy with how it turned out in the end. I feel like since I haven't really been there, I think I don't really know what it looks like to like look through the windows having the bars on. But I feel like I kind of managed successfully to do it in Plant Zoo. It's hard to move your camera around so you can see through the bars. But I think all in all, you can always see the raccoon dogs, as we'll be calling them. So that's like, I feel like it's all right. I removed the glass barrier as well to just the null barrier, since the raccoon dogs of course won't jump through it with the like the poles being in the way. I don't think they would jump through it either way, but I'm not 100% sure. So I added the poles just to be sure. I think it's like the Australian metal rods that I used, and then I added some planks. I think I didn't add them in the end. It took me way too long to find out something that looked good, so I think I just kept with just like the white and didn't try to give it any border. I just went with the rods in the end. I felt like that was gonna be like looking good as it was. So yeah, I'm very happy with how this turned out. We gave the raccoon dogs some stuff to play with. They, like, you'll see me create some like climbing structures, which I saw in the pictures as well. Sadly, they don't climb on them. Like even the small slopes, they won't climb on it. Sadly, I hoped they would do it, because like monkeys and stuff do it, but I mean, yeah, they don't, sadly. But I mean, they're there. It looks like the ones I saw in the pictures. So I'm quite happy with like how it turned out. It's just sad that they don't use it. But yeah, nothing I can do about that. I mean, I'm happy with how it turned out, and that's fine by me. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave you here. I think the rest of this is easy to follow along. I'll just add some pictures of what I found on the internet and got from my friends in Discord as well. And I think there's one or two pictures that I had for myself that I've taken from a distance, because as I said, I hadn't been there yet, so it was kind of hard for me. But like, especially like these parts, this is mostly just made up, I think. I didn't really know how the keepers would reach the habitat. I didn't feel like the door that we actually gave it, like on the front, it doesn't have that in real life, I think. So I think they enter through the back, but I couldn't really do that here because like it wouldn't create me a proper door over there, and I didn't really know how to move around with it. So I just went for like this wooden fence. So I think in real life there is a wooden fence as well from what I saw in the pictures. So it's just hard to recreate in Plant Zoo, but yeah, it worked out quite well in the end, and I'm quite happy with it. So guys, I hope you liked this episode, and if you did, leave a like. If you want to join me in Pairi Daiza, then please do leave a comment below or in Discord, and we'll meet there. Guys, see you in the next one.